Ladies and gentlemen, let me take you to a very special night in Copenhagen, a night filled with elegance, heritage, and celebration. I'm talking about the spectacular gala held in honor of Princess Isabella of Denmark, who turned 18 this year. It was more than just a birthday party, it was a celebration of youth, culture, and tradition all rolled into one unforgettable evening. The event took place on April 15, 2025, at the Royal Danish Theatre, right on the Old Stage in Copenhagen. Over 1,000 young people, all aged between 17 and 24, were invited from all over Denmark and its territories. And how did they get there? Through a lottery system, so this wasn't just for royals and elites, it was for the youth of the nation. Now picture this, the curtains draw back, the lights shine bright, and there stands Princess Isabella, glowing in a custom-made navy blue ball gown by the Danish designer Jesper Hovring. The gown sparkled with crystal embellishments and was nothing short of breathtaking. But what really caught the eye was something subtle, something sentimental. She was wearing a pair of vintage diamond fringe earrings, not new, but borrowed from her mother, Queen Mary. These earrings have history. They were worn by Queen Mary back in 2017 during a gala for the Norwegian royals, and again at Prince Christian's 18th birthday. So for Isabella to wear them now, it's a symbol. A passing down of tradition. A connection from mother to daughter. A mark of royal continuity. And speaking of Queen Mary, she was right there beside her daughter, radiating elegance in a black satin top paired with a fringed skirt by Malene Berger. She completed the look with pieces from the Danish ruby per, a historic royal jewelry set. Together, the family looked regal: King Frederik, Crown Prince Christian, Princess Josephine, Prince Vincent, and the ever-graceful Queen Margrethe. All in rich tones of navy, black, and silver. But let me be clear, it wasn't just about the fashion. The evening featured a full program of performances, music, ballet, opera, contemporary dance, you name it. It wasn't just a showcase of tradition but also of modern Danish culture, seen through the eyes of youth and creativity. And before this dazzling night, there was another celebration just a few days earlier, on April 11 in Aarhus. There, Princess Isabella attended a youth-focused event that featured music, sports, design, sustainable fashion, and culinary arts, all supported by a special grant of nearly $43,000. And during this event, Isabella gave her first ever public speech. She said, "Listen to this. Greater than, thank you so much for a very special birthday celebration. It makes me really happy to be celebrated in a city that means a lot to me and my family." Simple, sincere, and full of heart. Now that she's 18, Princess Isabella steps into a new chapter, not just as a young woman but as a working royal. Her choices, like borrowing her mother's jewelry or wearing classic Danish designs, show a deep appreciation for both heritage and modern identity. She's beginning to define herself, not just as a royal, but as a symbol of Denmark's next generation. In fact, official portraits released after the gala included her first tiara, a stunning bandeau-style piece gifted by Queen Margrethe. Another nod to royal tradition. Another step into her new role. And it's important to note, this all comes at a transformative time for the Danish monarchy. Remember, Queen Margrethe abdicated in January 2024, making way for King Frederik X. So Princess Isabella is stepping forward just as a new era begins. She's still finishing school at Øregård Gymnasium, and while we don't yet know what her next steps will be, what we do know is this: Princess Isabella is stepping into adulthood with elegance, confidence, and a deep sense of responsibility. So whether it's through the sparkle of borrowed earrings, the grace of a speech, or the poise she carries on stage, this young royal is ready. Ready to embrace her future, carry forward her family's legacy, and become a leading face of the Danish monarchy in the years to come. Thanks for watching. Please like, share and subscribe my channel.